Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. You know that darn Amazon? They keep, popping stuff up in your recommended area. Well, I've been discovering some new lines of coloring books. Came across this Benmore Book. I don't think that's a person. I'm assuming it's maybe a publisher name of some sort. He or they, I should say, have a ton of books out on Amazon. And so I just picked out a variety of 5 different books. Again, as usual, I bought these sight unseen. I have not looked through them. So you will get my first impressions too. Now the first one is 50 Plus Mandala Adult Coloring Book. Now it says volume 2, so I don't know if there is a volume 1. Like I said, there are so many of these books out there. I will, as usual, leave links to these 5 books down below in the description. Once you get over in Amazon, you can look at all of the other books that they have put out. So let's look at this first book. Now the last mandala book that I bought, and it's in another flip through video. I'm not sure if it'll be up before or after this flip through video, but I really lucked out on that one because the mandalas were gorgeous and the line work in them was very nice and not pixelated. So let's keep our fingers crossed that this one is too. 50 Plus Mandalas, Adult Coloring Book by Benmore Book. And this is just the copyright information, your nameplate page, and then we get into the mandalas. Very simplistic. They are single-sided, so you definitely can use your alcohol markers, but boy, this is the opposite, isn't it? Quite a detailed one that you would need fine liners on. Wow, okay. We'll have to see if we go back and forth between the very simplistic and the detailed. But the lines are not really pixelated, even on these big, simple ones. They are a little bit, which is something, like I said, I always look for, but these aren't real bad. Yeah, it almost seems like, we're going from the real simple to the quite detailed. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yep. Oh, that one's neat. I like that. And for a simpler one, I like that too. Would be a fun one with gel pen. Oh, another one. Oh, I do like this book. Ooh, one for fine liners. But oh, that could be fun too. That is neat. Looks like snowflakes. I don't want to spend too much time. Now that is different. To me, that is not my kind of mandala. That would be hard to color. That's my kind of mandala. Ooh, with all the black line work. I'm going to go kind of fast because we do have 5 books to get through. So again, like my previous flip through, although you may see this one first, I'm not sure. It got to be quite a lengthy flip through video. Oh my gosh. Can you see the detail in that one? Wowie, wowie. Fine liners for sure. But it looked really neat. I might have to do that one. Ooh, there's some black. Reminds me of my optical illusion coloring books. Yes, lot of nice mandalas in here. Can never have too many mandala books, right? There's a real simple one. Oh, I like that. Just like my pattern books. Can never have too many. So she says. Ooh, there's a different one too. Very fine lines in that one. Oh, wow. Another fine line picture. That would be fun. So some, as you can see, have real fine lines, but the vast majority of them have pretty thick black lines, especially, you know, ones like that. There's some fine lines, more detailed. Those are pretty though. Oh, get out the fine liners and go to town. These look like birds. That's quite a detailed one too. So some of them take up the entire page, as you can see, but the vast majority of them do not. Reminds me of eyeballs. I keep seeing things in these mandalas, don't I? And here we have a thank you page. Isn't that nice? Okay, and you do have a blank sheet at the back. Now the covers on, I think, all of these books has that very matte feeling. Not velvet, but you know what I mean, burn. It doesn't have the real shiny cover. As you can see, it's not reflecting from my light like a lot of the other books do. So I like the feeling of that. Okay, and here we have, now here, let me move this book here. Here we have 50 mandalas for relaxation. This is the Midnight Edition, Volume 4. So again, I don't know if there are other volumes to this series. I'm assuming so. Otherwise, why would it have Volume 4 on there? So, sometimes, you know, the black background ones are so neat when you use your bright colors. You know, neon colors really makes it pop. So, here again is your copyright information, nameplate page, and we get into the mandalas. Oh, nice. Now this one does look, the lines look quite pixelated. I hope they're not all like this. That first picture didn't look like it. No, it just seems like that one. This one's not bad. No, these aren't. But that one picture was quite pixelated. Now this I can probably zoom in a little bit so you can see them a little bit better. Oh, these are pretty. Oh, look at that one. Yeah, break out the fine liners. And then we have a simpler one. I could even see doing these with, you know, the neon gel pens. But some of these, boy, break out your neon bright colored markers. Now here again, this one's quite pixelated. And the rest of these are fine. So I don't know what it is about, you know, those couple. Again, it almost seems like they're blown up when you get those pixelations. Oh, that could be really pretty colored in. Ooh. Oh, an easier one. So we do have some more simplistic ones, which I like. We don't need them to all be detailed, do we? That one's a little pixelated. Yeah, I'm picky. I'm picky about pixelation. Yeah, the vast majority of these are very pretty. Oh, I like that. Reminds me of like flames, so I could see yellow, orange, and reds in there. Reminds me of waves, so I could see blues and greens and yellows. See, you just kind of have colors that just kind of pop into your mind right away as you see the picture. Nice. Again, a lot of fine liner work. And again, there's quite a few in here. Something for everybody if you like mandalas. And I know not everybody likes them. But there's quite a few of us who do. And some like the more simplistic, and some like more detailed, and I like both. It just depends upon my mood. Sometimes kind of just an in-between one. A lot of times that's what I like. Every once in a while, though, I have a mandala book that is called, I think it's Extreme Mandalas. Oh my heavens. I colored one out of there, and it took me forever because I had to periodically put it aside and work on something else. And here we have our thank you page again. In some video, I'll have to show you that picture that I colored in that Extreme Mandala book. Oh. All right. Now, here we have a cute animals coloring book. I thought, maybe this is going to be absolutely adorable. Kind of thinking along the lines of, you know, Jade Summers' cute animal books. It says, let's play. Okay, so here we have our copyright information again. Our nameplate page. Isn't he cute? Oh my. These are very simplistic. So far. Oh yeah. Looks like a cute little baby tiger. Oh. Look at these big ears. But yes, definitely very simple pictures. I mean, they're definitely cute. I didn't realize it was going to be quite this simplistic, though. That one's not as bad. This may end up being a coloring book I give to Maddie. Although again, you know, and I've said it before, those of you with vision impairments, another one that could be for Valentine's Day, or you're shakier, you know, these kind of books are actually very nice. Or you just don't feel like coloring anything with detail. So, you know, sometimes these books are awesome. Aw, that's cute. Another one for Valentine's Day. Now, wait a minute. That was in already. Are we? Okay. After this one, it says copy too. But wasn't that in there already? Okay, so there are 2 copies of every picture in this book too. I've been seeing more and more of them doing that, and I don't care for it myself. I like Jade Summer when they put, you know, a duplicate of every single picture. I would prefer just having more pictures, or just leaving version 2 out. Well, I shouldn't say that, because there are times you may screw it up, and I've already done that. Royally screwed up a picture in a Jade Summer coloring book, and I was very thankful I had that second copy to color. So I guess I shouldn't say that. Now here I wanted to get a mandalas for beginners, because again, some people like to color just very simplistic type of pictures. So, and mandalas too. And again, great for vision impaired people. Great for when you just want to slap some color down, probably with your alcohol markers, because those go down the best in, you know, bigger areas, but your water-based markers, anything. And our copyright information and our nameplate page. Okay, these are going to be your very simple basic mandalas, but not pixelated. No, these are nice. And you know, you could also, I could also see getting out like the chameleons and doing some blends and stuff in here. And maybe some of the smaller areas, you know, going in with my gel pens. Using Sharpies and Bics. And so yeah, this one ain't too bad. You know, Jade Summer has that easier, that mandala book for beginners. And I like that one too, so... Again, I'm just kind of flipping through this a little fast because we had quite a number of books to get through in this video. And it's getting a little late at night, and I still have a couple videos to go. So I have videos to put up for you guys for next week, because today is Saturday and I am not sure when I will be putting this up next week, so I'm not sure what day you're seeing this. But it's the only way I can record some videos ahead of time. Saturday and sometimes Sundays, they're the only days I have to record videos, so I like to get content out to you guys during the week, too. I don't want just videos on the weekend. That wouldn't be good. Yeah, these are pretty. Some of them are very, very simplistic. You know, your real basic type of mandalas. But the vast majority of them aren't that bad. You know, they're just kind of, they are definitely on the simplistic side, but a little step up from that. Some of them, yeah, they are, you know, you're real simplistic, but yeah, a lot of them are just kind of nice. Okay, here's your thank you page. And then the back side, there are 50 images in this book, so rather thick book. But you haven't seen nothing yet. Wait till you see the next book. And this is the final book. Bam! 101 Mandalas for Relaxation, Volume 2. Now, what does this remind you of? My other illustrator that I am in love with. Very reminiscent of Camelia Angelkova's books, isn't it? Especially, you know, the lettering, the words here and stuff looks very much like her books. She has a 101 mandala. She has one that's a 100 mandalas. So it just, you know, reminds me a lot of that. Back cover, as usual, has a few thumbnails from images inside the book. Oh, I just love the feeling of this matte, velvety feeling like. Okay, again, this is volume 2. Not sure if there's a volume 1. Copyright info, nameplate page. And we get into the book itself. So a simple one. We have some simple ones right off the bat. Hope the whole book ain't like this. Nope, it's not. Like I said, I have not looked through these books ahead of time. I can see already it's going to be hard to ooh, tickle. Got a tickle in my throat. I'm going to take a swallow here. One moment. and see if that does it. Ooh, there's a more detailed one. Nope, that's not going to do it. I'm going to have to get a cough drop. Okay, I'm back. Because when I cough, for some reason, I sneeze. And my kids make fun of me all the time. So, yeah. Had to get a cough drop out. Okay, we have some more easy ones. Looks like there's a great combination, again, of your real easy ones, your mid-range like this, and then some really, like that, detailed ones. Again, we could zoom in a little bit on this book. And yeah, I'm going to flip, because there are so many in this book. I'm going to just go kind of fast, just so you can see what's all in here. Very easy one. Very thick black lines. So, you know, if you are one that has a problem staying in the lines, these are great. You know, especially if you want to use alcohol markers, but you have problems staying in the lines. The lines do not seem pixelated at all in this book. Yay. Some have a lot of black to them. Well, that's kind of neat. Those with a lot of black and, you know, would look really neat with your really bright colors. Yes, some get quite detailed. Oh my gosh, look at that. Woo! Fine liner work for sure. You know, but it's nice that these books, you know, the vast majority of books nowadays are single-sided. Because I think the illustrators learned that us colorists like to use our alcohol markers. And so, ooh, another fine liner one. And so we need them single-sided. But, you know, there are those like, you know, Johanna Basford who will continue to make them double-sided. There's, you know, quite a number of those. I don't want to say higher end, more popular, should I say, illustrators that are going to always have their books double-sided. And if nothing else, you copy them onto other paper. Or, as some have done, you get a second copy. Now, what Anne did from A Colorful Life, she actually bought 2 copies of The World of Flowers, because that was her favorite book from Johanna Basford. She took it to both of them to Staples, had them remove the spines, and then she sat and rearranged it, put the pages how she wanted. And so she has 2 copies of every page within the same book, very thick, but then it's spiral bound. So that's another great way, you know, of doing it. Or you could just have them copy the book onto, you know, make them single-sided and then spiral bind it. My book's getting away on me. And we're down to our thank you page. Blank sheet at the back of this one, testing out your mediums. And as I showed you before, some samples on the back. Let's zoom back out. So that is the big one. Then we have the beginners one. We have our cute animals. The 50 mandalas for relaxation. Again, reminds me of Camellia Angelikova. And then we have the 50 plus mandala book, volume 2. Now this one is the midnight edition. I don't know if Camellia's actually has a midnight edition out. I don't think so, actually, now that I think about it. She may have to do that. So these are the 5 that I got. Again, I will link them all down below. This company has tons of books out there. You know, so you click on any of those links, go ahead and check out all of their other books. So thank you for joining me in on this video. I hope you liked watching all these flip throughs. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I put out new videos. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. And as always, happy coloring. Bye guys.